What's been your experience with regard to the right to control?
I've managed to get a stair lift order to be put into my house. That's going to be put on in the next 6 weeks.
Excellent. And what areas have worked well for you?
That's the only thing that's really worked well is the way I get funded help because of my disability. But I'm not getting any much help regarding work sort of thing.
What are the areas for improvement?
Well, improvements can be helped if there be options of me getting back to work as a driver, driving Arctics. Reasons would be helpful if I can get a car back on Motability.
And you've not been able to get your car back on Motability?
I can't get my car back on Motability till December 2012 after one insurance claim where a car got stolen. They're holding that against me until 2012 when it'll be dropped. Then they will let me have a car.
So, if someone wants to say what hasn't worked so well for you, what would you say?
I would say that hasn't worked out very well, because if that works out very well, I can go and find work as a driver.
So what you're saying is the only thing holding you back from being able to work right now is
lack of no transport, because I can't rely on public transport because they don't get there at the correct time, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Where if you have your own transport, you can get to these yards easier.
Have you not had any help from Job Centre Plus with regard to access to work?
They've said that I can get help regarding the taxes, but it's a very hard situation to go by.
Many people would say, if you're being provided with a taxi, you should be grateful. You should be okay to manage it. Can you tell me why that's a particular issue to you?
I feel with a taxi you've got to explain yourself to the driver, and I've got a speech problem. I find it very hard trying to communicate with the driver, and it's just much easier, I find, just to relax and get it from where I want to go to in my own time, in my own transport, without having to speak to people.
Right, so really the issue here, for those who may not be aware of your problems, is that because of your speech problem, and you're constantly having to come up against this when you're speaking to order the taxi, to tell them where to go, and it's the issue of the speech problem that's making it difficult for you to use the taxi.
That's correct, yes.
Okay.
They think I'm drunk half the time.
Exactly.
Especially when I'm on the phone to them, they think, oh, he's drunk, and they're always a bit dubious about sending a taxi out because they think I'm drunk.
Now, that's a lot clearer, I feel, because people watching this may think, what's wrong with him? Why can't he just use a taxi? And they won't appreciate that this problem that you keep coming across constantly, time after time after time, wears you down and makes it a problem for you to be able to use the service.
That's correct.
Did you have any of these funding streams before Right to Control?
No, I didn't.
So what encouraged you to take up the Right to Control to make use of them?
I've got encouraged by Breakthrough. They encouraged me by coming to their meetings and finding out what was going on. Also, I found I was more able to express myself thoroughly that way by the interviews.
So in what way do you feel that Right to Control has made things...
I've got more self-control.
You have more self-control.
Yeah.
So is this because you've spoken something? Can you expand?
Well, when you get these meetings, you're actually face-to-face with the people, and they can see who you are, and they can see you're not drunk, and they understand why you got a speech problem. When you're on the phone, you're just a person. No one can see who you are. They just hear someone garbling at the other end, and they just assume you're drunk. But when you're actually in a room meeting, they can suss out your situation.
Thank you.